Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to another quick episode of Electric Air Mobility on our YouTube channel. My name is Nicholas Zard, and I've got some great news. I'll be moderating 3 panels at Move America, which will be held in Austin, Texas, between September 24 and 25. So I hope that if you're around there, come and see us, because it's going to be very interesting. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicholas Zard. I'm the founder of Electric Air Mobility, and we are a consulting firm for municipalities, for airports, for heliports, on how to conceptualize, how to prepare for advanced air mobility, how to build vertiports. I am partnered with a lot of big OEM companies that have been around aviation for a very long time, as well as a few innovative, very interesting new startup companies. And as far as I'm concerned, my background is in electric mobility. I've spent the last 20 years of my life working in electric mobility, both industries, EVs and aviation, but both as a consultant and a journalist, which gave me great insights as to what is happening. I've had a lot of great conversations with startups. I've seen what works, what doesn't work. And I've also seen OEMs move from looking at it from far away to now being fully engaged. What we do basically is we help anywhere from a small city to a bigger city, from airports to heliports, on what to do in order to make good strategic plans to have a network of vertiports that can grow and accommodate. So it's pretty complicated, but hopefully if you've been reading electricairmobility.news, you will understand. And I'm coming up with more and more ideas and topics of what we need to write about, such as explaining the difficulties in where do you put a vertiport. And for those of you who don't know what a vertiport is, think of a modernized heliport where eVTOLs, those are the electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. That's where they will take off and landing, much like a helicopter, but electric. And of course, we now include eVTOL ports, and STOLs are short takeoff and landing aircraft, but electric. And these guys can take off on very short runways and land on even shorter distances. So specifically about Move America in Austin coming up in, I guess, 2-3 weeks now, I'll be moderating 3 panels, and they're pretty interesting panels for a few reasons. The first one is called eVTOL and Drone Delivery, Solving the Last Mile Problem. And this is how both eVTOLs and drones, eVTOLs carrying passengers, drone carrying packages or cargo, will help us get to that very last point of your travel or what you need to have delivered for you. Now, one good case scenario about this is Beta made a really interesting point when they introduced their eVTOL, the Alia, and then they also said it can act as an eCTOL, a conventional airplane using electricity. But in theory, it can actually also replace a van, a truck, and an airplane. Granted, it can't carry as much, but it can go much closer from the origin to the destination of where that package needs to go, and it does not need to fill these bigger aircraft and vehicles along the way. So this is going to be very interesting, and we'll have some interesting people speaking. We'll basically be speaking with Alexandre Zaramella, who is the CEO of Moya Aero, and these guys have a very interesting and intelligent drone. The next one is complementing the existing public transportation system. This is huge. This is very important because over here we're talking about how do we add to public transportation? How do we complement it? And so Dan Walton, who's the Vice President of Global Partnerships at Wisk Aero, will be there. Mitchell Davis, Deputy Director of Aviation of the Airport Aviation at City of Sugar Land in Texas, will be there. And Becca Gallus, who is the Director, Division of Aviation for the North Carolina Department of Transportation, will be there. So I'm very excited to have these people on my panel. And then the last one is Commercialization and Partnerships, how eVTOLs are scaling up. And there, I'm also met with some friends of ours. We actually work with these guys, and some we haven't yet. So Matthew Brofman, who is the head of partnerships and public affairs at Lilium, Ed Weigel, who is the chair and CEO of Urban Link Air Mobility, Very interesting company, what they do. And my good friend Hamid Hamidi, the CEO and founder of Lamosa, who also has an interesting concept. All of these are finally coming to, well, to the air pretty soon, no pun intended. So we hope to find you there. Please read the article. I'll link right back into this video. If not, just look at Move America, Austin, Texas, and come and see us. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to meet you. And we're hoping that you're having a wonderful day. It's a gray and rainy day downtown Savannah. It's perfect for tea, and I'm having just exactly that here. We'll see you very soon again. Thank you. Bye-bye.